And that's where I want to get to Regis, who's a major part of your book, or has a major part in this section of your book, which is Regis, who we know as playing Regis very successfully. You came into that show later in the game, and we like to think of our TV people as best friends. That he was your father figure. He brought you in, he nurtured you, but in reality, you were two people playing a role. And you finally deal with this in the book in a way that I think sets the record straight. Can you talk a little bit to that?
Sure. I think there's this common, I mean, I know because I've been on the other side of it, right? So there's this common misconception that the main host, the host that's there, is sort of hand selecting their co-host. And that is not true. It is a decision that happens in private rooms, way over our heads, way above our pay grade. And I sort of take the stance, and it's, if you don't read the book, you would really not be able to understand this. I sort of take Regis's side in all of this because he had paid his dues. He had, been on this show since its inception. And so I don't necessarily think that he should have been assigned a co-host. I think that when you've paid your dues that long and you've been there, it was, I don't know if it was like 15 years or something, 10 years when I got there. He should have had the right to choose his co-host or not have one. I did not know any of that at the time. I sort of came in really ignorant and not prepared. And after a very short period, my first co-hosting day was November 1st of 2000, and I was announced as the permanent host. I was announced in, I think, January or February of 2001, but they had offered me the job in, I think it was December. And so it happened super fast. And I was not prepared for the internal conflicts that went on between these two divisions of the same company. So there was the local distribution WABC here in New York City, and then there was the ABC network. I did not understand that those were different things, that there were different presidents, vice presidents, bosses, CEOs. I did not understand any of that. I thought it's all on Channel 7 here, right? So I didn't realize that we were syndicated and we were NBC and CBS and Fox and ABC, and we were all over the country. And so it was this very strange ignorance is bliss moment for me, but also I didn't get that there wasn't more of like a celebratory feeling. It didn't feel celebratory.